Alright, we're back into the ruins, which I'm a level with everybody in here. This is my least favorite segment of the whole game. This particular patch that we're in.
So wait.
Not that's cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a Charizard. Charizard's just
But
cool
I'm just talking about
yeah.
if I could break Charizard's
Also, it's here where Fred forgot to bring his Pokedex with him.
I guess.
Yeah,
You
because
gotta
that's the
settle for
postcards.
just cheap photographs.
I was just about to say, just real quick, Logan, you saying that this is your least favorite part of the game, that's a bold claim to make considering what happens at the end of this campaign.
Once I figure out how to do the other thing, it's not that bad. Maybe least favorite is a bit of a stretch. I would say this is, to me, the blandest part of this game for some reason, just because it's all going to be desert and all going to be ruins. Ow, ow.
Squirtle is taking a beating already.
Let's just say that, to put it shortly, this entire level is pretty much a byproduct of its era, which really heavily focused on the dull and the browns and the gray.
But not just that. Whatever breaks I get, I go back to the swordsmen, and they're in the desert right now. So it's very it's not a whole lot that's happening right now. So I'm just gonna be kind of speed running, just running through this.
Ooh, food.
No.
And coffee.
Okay.
Coffee for the Squirtle.
You think coffee's good for Squirtles?
Probably
No,
not.
but they're good for Pikachu.
Can't because it's too hot.
Well, no. If you drink something hot during a hot day, then you're likely to cool down.
Huh. I did not know that.
Could be.
No, that's not
Really?
true. It really
Oh.
isn't. Trust
Really?
me, it's not.
I
You need to drink something cool to cool down your
Steak.
body temperature.
Oh. Weird, because I've heard several stories that people actually drink something warm if they want to get cold.
I could see that being the case in the sense of if you drink something warm, it makes your body feel warmer than it actually is, thus tricking parts of your body to start cooling itself down faster through sweating. and
I
stuff like that.
don't know the science behind that. I'm
Ow.
pressing X to doubt.
I can understand.
Gui,
Well,
I
consider-
had.
I can understand that, if you had a fever.
I was going to make the joke of Gui. I'm playing a hybrid between a squirrel and a turtle. I think I know what I'm talking about when I refer to
Is it supposed to be a
science.
squirrel?
The
Yeah,
tail.
it's a squirrel turtle. Hence its tail. That's why it's called Squirtle.
Okay, I thought it was called Squirtle because squirting turtle.
That's
also
a
Yeah, squirting turtle
it
or
helps.
squirt
Jeez.
or some squirt like something little.
Yeah, those are the
Or
good
it
days.
squirts
Those-
water.
Those were the good days before they made in black and white.
Oh my god, I hate those.
This was back in the day where they took time to come up with their names of their Pokemon, as opposed to I was about to make a joke, but then I thought of Ekans. I was like,
Oh
no.
yeah.
Right, I was about to bring that up too.
Ow!
Why
Why
are you
is
still in there?
Oh,
You're just giving the squirrel nothing but torture
Oh my
here.
god.
it's
And
it's
I
'cause
thought I
Real
was
Talk-
the evil one in this group.
It's called Real Talk. I don't like this part, although I like this remix of Super Mario Brothers Land, but Real Talk, I don't like this part, so I'm literally in speed run mode of just tank everything, run.
And hope to God it ends faster.
Oh
I guess I can
god.
also
You
ask
got
just for
huge.
the
Oh,
sake of-
Gigantamax, 15 years early.
I was about to say,
Oh yeah, Dynamax. Go ahead, hype.
I guess I can ask. I don't remember if I asked this already, but I will say, just for the sake of conversation, if you guys ever played as Pokemon trainer, which of the 3 Pokemon did you usually gravitate towards?
Squirtle and Ivysaur.
Charizard.
Ivysaur, sorry, thank you.
Charizard.
I was usually Ivysaur.
Charizard, I honestly didn't appreciate till Ultimate, just because, honestly, he actually felt like the proper bruiser.
Did you just get a poison mushroom after the effects of the super mushroom?
Look at him holding that
I
thing.
think-
He's trying his best.
And that's part of the reason why the Cannon Blaster did not return.
Oh.
Small, but I got a
Stupid
rocket
people use
launcher.
it.
But
Now it really is a tiny turtle.
no.
Ha.
Well, it's still tiny now, but...
You could have had him eat the curry, but you missed it.
Whoa.
Literally is a tiny turtle Pokemon. That's
Boy,
what
that's
look at
and what a lovely background painting.
I
in
was
the
gonna say, yeah,
background.
look at that JPEG in the back.
It's like
I mean,
something
looks
from
cool,
the
but-
Super Nintendo days.
More like yeah, it looks like N60. It looks like one of the backdrops of Paper Mario.
And
Yeah.
somewhere within that background, you'll find Wario just waltzing his way for that bit of treasure in the background.
Oh yeah,
Aw.
it does look like that kind of art
Please,
style.
please remake that game, Nintendo. I want Virtual Boy Wario Land to not fall into obscurity.
Okay, that's
At
the
the
one
same
you're
t-
talking about.
Yeah.
At the same time, am I the only one? Okay, hear me out here. Am I the only one that was a little disappointed in the fact that so Smash Brothers is clearly like Smash Brothers has all these stages from famous games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But for Subspace, you see almost none of those major landmarks from the games.
Well,
It's
yeah,
just this weird
like
countryside.
Like I said, like they pretty much, when it came to Subspace Emissary, they basically just added in the characters and made everything else original. Which
yeah.
honestly, I
Yeah.
just feel which honestly just gives us this weird, uncanny feel. Oh, and here's the entrance to the ruins, where we're greeted by the Fat Man himself.
Hello. You again.
Jesus.
So, one of you punks took my amiibo scanner. You two are gonna pay.
Lucas is gonna get
Yeah,
revenge.
well, you took my friend. You're gonna pay. I get to look
You're
at-
paying first. You owe me, Squirt.
Excuse me? Excuse you?
Hit
What?
him with a bat. Oh wait, that's a stick.
Yeah, it's a stick, because it's Mother 3.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's right,
Yeah.
Wario can chew on people for one of the specials.
Yeah.
He's eating a
Back-
child.
Yeah, with Smash Brothers, they have heavily focused on his WarioWare persona. Though, to the credit of the later games, namely Ultimate, they actually did take a few inspirations from Wario Land, namely with his dash attack.
Yeah. Oh, actually,
Yeah.
speaking of Wear, something that they did only for Brawl because they made it smoother is all of his movements and animations are really erratic to kind of also echo Wear.
I love how you grab the edges at the same time.
Yeah.
I mean, in some essence, he still has some of his erraticness, but it's a lot more downplayed now.
You
Get
don't
him,
want to
Lucas.
overwhelm the
Just-
people.
Just yeah, I mean, as someone who was a Wario main in Brawl, I do feel a little saddened that he had to be the one taken down in this mode. But well, he did steal children, and for that he must pay.
Yes.
I'm my own amiibo.
Oh yeah, we never did find poor Ness.
Yeah. Wario did something with
Yeah.
him.
No, more like DDD took
Right.
Ness from him.
Yeah, right.
'cause
He,
remember-
yeah. DDD is the rogue in this whole operation.
Don't worry, we'll find him.
Yes.
Speaking of rogues, it's funny because there's actually some cut content from Subspace Emissary that was alluded to later. Like for example, apparently DDD had
Speaking of DDD.
DDD actually had a bit of a role in why Meta Knight lost his halberd. For
Dun.
basically.
Actually, he knows.
Oh.
Wait, I don't have
Hey,
one.
what happened to my...
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, basically DDD did have a role to play in why Meta Knight lost his ship. But unfortunately, he was basically tricked into it, and well, he's pretty much making up for his mistake by preparing an army.
Don't-
Unfortunately,
Oh,
he did not
that's
take into
gotta
You know,
hurt.
that's just
another.
karma for you.
Well, in all fairness, though, DDD did not take into account the other party in the mix, that being Bowser's Koopa
Uh-huh.
Troop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love how they just look around and is like, so what can I cancel this?
Yeah.
There you are.
Wait, that's not Peach.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's Zelda.
I know.
Well, he
The
already
way
has
he
Peach.
looks, the way he looks at her is like, hello.
Wait. Oh, here comes the big money shot.
Oh yeah,
Eh.
I love this.
The heroes have returned
Aha.
to be the heroes.
Yes.
It's like, so who wants to go first? Not it.
No love for Mario today. He had his fun.
And Link can't say not it because he can't talk.
Oh, he can technically.
Oh.
Oh, he can take
I
a
was about to say-
hit.
I was about to say he can technically say part of it. He can just go yacht.
Yeah.
But real talk, he did speak in Twilight Princess. There's a cutscene where he does.
Really?
Really?
What do you say?
He doesn't say anything, but you can see his lips moving as if he was speaking.
Oh, well,
so
that's
it's kinda like what-
well,
so it's
I'm
kinda
not
like that-
Sure if that counts.
So it's kind of like that cutscene from Sunshine where Mario's clearly talking but no voice is coming out.
Yeah,
Right.
they cut that from the international release. International release.
It shows
Yeah.
Ilya, or whatever, however you pronounce it. It shows Ilya talking to him, and he's responding to what she's saying.
That's yeah. And yeah, for a moment there, Link having no had Megaton
Two
Hammer
swords.
had to deal with having another.
Hey, just random fun fact that I just remembered. Charles Martinet auditioned to be Link at some
Oh
point.
yes, he did.
Oh.
That's right.
Was
In
it for any
Ocarina of Time,
particular
actually.
game? Oh,
Ocarina of Time.
that he was too old sounding.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want
they had
it's-
someone already on their
Yeah.
But
team.
didn't he?
I wanted to
say
make
that
the.
giving the opportunity, he would love to voice Link.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean,
Still says it to this day.
I'm curious to think what it would have been like what his Link would have sounded like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
actually-
he was
Actually-
asked that by someone in the audience during a panel, and he said
Well,
that
Oh.
he wouldn't really say because he didn't want to step on that person's toes.
That's fair.
And
Well, it's not to say that he has to do it. Given how
I'm sorry. You didn't want to step on that person's toes, kind of like how Mario stepped on Luigi's during the tennis match.
But I was gonna say no, but given how many different links there are, I don't think that's a bad thing to hear what his iteration is. Like if there was
I don't
only
think so.
one,
I kinda-
if
yeah,
there
I-
were,
I do
if,
kind
if
of
there was
agree.
only ever one dedicated Link voice actor, I could see why he'd be worried about like
But
coming
Link
across
doesn't
as
have
like.
an official Link voice actor. No CDI doesn't count.
Oh yeah, let's not count the
no,
CDI.
but even down. Sorry, Hype. Go. You know what? Go ahead, Hype.
I was just gonna make a joke about how they turned him down because they want someone more youthful and young sounding. So instead they got Tom Jones.
Oh.
But I was gonna say like, but no.
What's his name?
But even like, okay, non-speaking roles aside, even with his sound effects, like what we're hearing right now, this is not the Link from Ocarina of Time.
It's a Twilight
No.
Princess.
Twilight
Yeah.
So there have been different Link voice actors for a long time.
And I was trying to correct myself earlier, but people kept interrupting me. Link does have an official voice actors, just not an official English voice actor. He's never had one. And like I said,
Yeah,
CDI
you're
doesn't
talking
count.
about that radio drama again, aren't you?
No, I'm talking about
Well,
all the
honestly-
Zelda games. He never had an English voice
Oh!
actor.
Alright.
Honestly, with a
Kissy faces.
character, honestly, with a character like Link, I feel like one's not particularly necessary.
Wait, did Link even talk in that radio drama?
Yes, it was Marth. It was Marth's voice actor who did that.
Right. So
Oh yeah.
technically-
By the way, you never did.
You know
You
what?
never.
You know what? We gotta just take 20 minutes and just listen to it together.
It's a big
I was,
Link.
about to,
It's only-
I was about to say we never
Okay,
did get
go
around to
ahead.
watching that since we finished our Link to Laddie's Pants playthrough.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say, is it only 20 minutes long? I thought it was longer.
It's 17 minutes.
Huh.
Wow. Okay, that's actually not as
It's
bad.
only
I thought
17 minutes.
That's not a radio.
Just grab
that's-
him, Link.
there.
Oh,
Oh,
that'll
there you
work.
go.
Oh, that
Where
works.
the, where the
You
extra
got
blocks come
Paratroopa.
from?
Yeah, no, but yeah,
on
that's
that
not a
subject-
radio.
Ooh.
That's not.
sorry, I was just gonna say I would suggest doing that after this if we had time, but I know you
Honestly,
have time on it.
I'd say maybe
I know,
wait.
that's-
Wait till
yeah.
after the session itself because I want to do at least one more port after this.
But I was gonna say but radio drama, like that doesn't. 17 minutes does not sound like a radio drama. That just sounds like a freaking
Don't-
podcast.
It's literally it's not. I never said it was officially a radio.
Oh!
drama. It's
Yeah,
just
Whoa.
Logan,
It's literally called Zelda Sound and Drama.
Here we go.
Huh.
It even,
Oh,
it,
oh,
that-
it even had its own soundtrack of orchestrations from Link to the Past.
Huh.
Red Door.
Oh,
They-
bonus door.
we could
Red
we
door?
could leave, but well, we're dungeon.
We gotta check this out.
Yeah, we're a dungeon crawler. We always check the dungeons for all its loot.
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
Whoa.
oh.
Oh. Oh.
Oh,
Oh, we lost that one. Let's get this.
I could not
Like
tell
an
what that was.
R-wing?
No, I
Looked
thought we
like an
did get
R-wing.
both of them.
Oh, I
No,
got both
it
of them.
fell.
I just
It fell.
But no, he got it. That's on the.
Yeah, I saw him get
Yeah,
both.
I picked it
Oh.
up.
already got it.
Yeah, he grabbed it.
Okay.
Dun dun.
So many giant Goombas!
All right, we're out.
And I
we're
think
out.
that's the last time
Bomb.
the Koopa Troop. I think that's the last time the Koopa Troop were
Oh, hi,
relevant.
Bowser.
I gotta get out. I gotta get out. Ah, crap. It's you.
Whoa. Oh.
And
Hey,
no,
man.
the lady?
well, he has to. He has to
the
touch
Jedi.
that
He
statue.
was using her as a meat shield,
Oh.
even
Uh-oh.
though she's not technically meat right now.
Whoop.
The DDD
I'm a
stand.
fool now.
No, he's okay.
Fooled you.
Oh, he's got his clown car.
God, that looks stupid
He's
in HD.
fine.
It does. They
How does
they
it
ripped
fit
that
in
model
that?
straight from Melee, actually.
How does he fit in that? Just
How does he and Peach fit in that in Mario World?
yeah, that's true.
How does he let out the bowling balls in that thing?
Kirby, eat it.
The DDD stand.
It's Dee Dee.
Pie, you say that. He technically does off screen.
He does eat it.
Oh, hey, Tingle.
Okay, so it was Scar where he got.
Ah.
Yeah.
At DDD's
Meanwhile-
castle.
Alright.
All right, boys.
Meanwhile-
Time to leave no more traces. We must go.
Yeah,
It must we go out.
I thought you were gonna say, all right, boys, where are we dropping?
Oh, they look at
He
him.
goes.
Here's something I don't understand: is why don't they just like dislodge themselves from or disconnect themselves from this
I
bomb?
think my
Because they
my
want to
guess
they
is
want to make sure
I
it
think they
stays open.
power it.
Yeah.
yeah, it could be both. It could be what James Anseely said is that
And it's gone.
Hi, Master
Master
Hand.
hand.
Yeah.
I
he's
knew
the
it.
big bad.
You.
Yes.
Yes, me.
Me indeed.
Yeah,
Me.
Again.
He looks like he's gonna betray him. He's gonna backhand him.
We're gonna
Yeah,
try
now-
anyway.
Yeah.
Until he gets power.
Ganondorf would answer to a higher power if it was going to benefit him in the long run.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a smirk of like, I'm gonna so totally
Actually, you know
backstab
what?
him.
Like,
He
if
had
they
a
had that about
back.
Gandorf, didn't Bowser for a bit kind of do that as well in a Dream Team until he betrayed Tasma at the last minute?
Yes, he did it. It's honestly one of his more glorious moments in the RPGs, just because he actually
It's
made
awesome.
the most out of it.
Yeah. Also that smile that Gandorf had that you remind me of Pi. It just reminds me of, why yes, I would never betray you, Master Hand. Then zooms in, unless.
It's weird too, because in the case of Subspace, he actually is completely loyal to Master Hand. And,
For now, yeah, he is.
Well,
Yeah.
well, yeah. You'll understand what we're talking about later, but it's like he is completely loyal, and well, Bowser's just there just to earn his paycheck.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Either that or
Bowser wouldn't just blindly follow
Ow.
someone. He would
Ow.
he would do what he did in Dream Team and betray them later.
Oh, of course, that's just Bowser's chicken. That's why he's so awesome. I mean,
And that's
honestly,
also why Ganondorf is totally prepared for that possibility.
Going
Like,
back
Actually,
to
if I
actually
can-
going back to Dream Team real quick,
go ahead,
like
go ahead, James.
that was actually a point where I think that
Oh, boy.
whole instance Bowser did kind of need to happen, because up until then in the RPGs he was kind of treated as second fiddle. Like he
Yeah.
was basically like a pawn in the scheme of a much bigger threat. And then this game came along and showed that no, Bowser's not going to have to do this shit
Honestly-
no more. Now he's going to take the reins.
Honestly, with the exception of the first game, isn't he kind of the same way in the Paper Mario games as well?
Well, in the first game, he was pretty much the villain the whole way through, and then
Right.
and then in the Thousand, but
Yeah, Thousand Year Door, he was a secondary villain.
Yeah.
right, one that was actually which is funny in a way, considering his entire plot point was to try to get himself back to power, or
Yeah.
just to trump Mario in his own game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
And
had
in
no
the
idea
third
that
game,
Mario
he
was
was a
inside him
hero
the
of
whole time.
prophecy.
Squirtle, are you kissing the ground?
It's cool. It's a cute sound. Anyway, have you never heard, Pi? Have you never heard the sounds that turtles make when they hump something?
No.
Not really.
Logan.
I
Logan.
have, and I don't want to hear him again.
Logan.
Put the video up.
Yes.
Logan,
Okay,
we need to talk.
I just put it up. You can't stop me now. I'm okay with that. Oh geez, Squirtle.
Wow.
Spikes are the mortal enemies of Squirtles everywhere. Take care of your Squirtle, everybody.
So we went from judging the prominence of a certain Turtle King to literally the topic of turtle humping sounds.
Yeah.
This is how far we've
Heard
come,
it?
folks.
Oh jeez.
Whoa! It looked like his head was scraping against the wall, and it was just like little clipping.
But again, these characters are so freaking heavy in this game. I was at 200% and I was okay.
And
It's like
just
an
out of
Ivysaur.
nowhere,
Be careful.
Ivysaur is right for the taking.
Hey, that's cheating, Pokemon Trainer. You can't just
Yeah,
claim
come
that you
on.
won that.
Does he just
You gotta
change
beat
back
it in
when he
battle
answers
first.
it? Okay, never mind. We're playing as
Well,
Ivysaur
when you
now.
say that, Glee, give it a moment, give it some time.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, wow, that was easy.
Were you gonna say something, Pi?
I was saying, like, how does that work when you capture a Pokemon trophy and you toss the Pokeball at it? Would it still be a trophy when you take it out?
It
Don't you need to
should
touch
be.
it?
Oh,
Yeah.
there
Maybe
it
the
is.
Well, he did touch it
You
through the
would think.
Pokeball, so...
But you're
Good point.
supposed to
I mean,
touch it. It just confused me. It just
Don't
confused me.
worry, go ahead.
Don't question it, just go with
Guys,
The
go ahead,
Pokeball
James.
pretty much just acted as a catalyst.
I can see that, yeah.
That boy was too young to be holding that bazooka barrel.
Yeah.
This boy's too young for a lot. Trust me, this boy's too young for a lot of things.
Yeah.
How old is Lucas?
I think he's around
He's
10.
super young. Yeah, he's at least like 10 at most.
Dang.
Wait
For a
for
minute,
it.
I thought
Yeah,
the
he
joke
looks
was
like he.
Oh, God damn it!
It's a shtick.
Oh, that is.
Yeah, the hammer can't do that.
Oh,
The joke, James, is that you know that it. The joke, James, that hang on. The joke, James, that you know that that something like that would happen to Lucas.
It would.
He's like,
The
"Yay,
poor
I
boy
got you!" And
Poor boy doesn't
they
catch a
just-
break.
It was so funny. He had this perfect chance,
Oh,
and
they
they all
fuck out of it
just.
just
shit.
Wait, what happened?
Shaders.
Shaders.
They're
Shaders.
strong.
Yeah, I hate them.
They're
Unless they
annoying.
jump off the edge
Fun-
like that guy. Oh, he's coming back. Whee!
There you
So
go.
I guess I can. So I
Yes,
guess another
up
thing I
smash
can
the
ask
best.
for. Another thing I can ask for conversation to the people that actively play as them. So sorry, Allie. But between the two, do you prefer playing as Ness or Lucas?
It's honestly it's complicated because like Lucas does have some of the more preferable options. At the same time, though, I think Ness has the better mobility on his side.
Yeah.
Lucas usually, from what I remember, Lucas usually is slower but hits harder.
Exactly.
You hit the button.
I remember these kinds of puzzles in the Kirby games, and I fucking hate them.
Yeah.
Well, it's almost as if
Sakurai.
they Kirby.
I guess for me, it's kind of 50-50 with this and Lucas.
I
Yeah.
rarely play as them, so I really have no opinion. So
I really do
I never
need to
played
practice more with them.
They're on it.
Well,
They're pretty much just if I'm really in the mood to play as them, I'll play as them. But I don't usually pick them just because
Yeah.
there's just other play styles I prefer much more.
you disturbed him.
Yeah.
Now
To
we
some
can
de-
fight for the chance to earn a Pokemon.
Okay,
Ooh,
and
yeah.
to some of my feelings, James, about Ness, I like what I like his moveset, but in terms of like, is he fun to play? I remember when I first picked up. I remember when I first played the Smash 64 with a full roster that only works with projectiles. And I remember I picked up Ness and I was like, oh shoot, I fell off the edge. I know, I'll use my up B recovery. I used my up B, I floated down to my death, and I said, wow, this character sucks, and I never touched him
I
again.
thought that when I was a kid too.
That's why trial and error is a thing to learn from. those
Charizard?
kinds of mistakes.
What?
Charizard?
Okay.
Charizard?
No,
Okay.
He thought you were playing fetch.
Oh, oh good. Oh no.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm bad at this.
I don't got it.
I don't got it.
There we go.
Hey, got
Now
Pokemon trainer,
there's a true Pokemon Battle 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you battled
Meanwhile-
a small child with a giant fire dragon.
Meanwhile, we're gonna fight something I don't like in this
Cody,
room.
come on.
Where
Sorry,
are
dog's in
we?
here.
We're gonna fight Cody.
Yes.
My doorbell.
Oh,
We're gonna fight Cody and the doorbell.
My doorbell ain't a thing.
oh,
So, with that said, we're nearly done with my least favorite chapter in this entire we're almost done with the least exciting to see chapter in this whole place. So join us in the next part as we continue our subspace journey.
Till next time, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Sorry, Cody, but you're going down.
No.